My goal was to get back home. I live alone, and I wanted to get back home and be able to do all the things that I do, because I'm very, very active, and I drive a lot. I like to take people to the doctor in Alexandria, Monroe, and things like that, and I just wasn't ready just to sit down and not do that anymore. I think it helps you get well quicker because you're not stressed out about something. They're good in the nursing home section of it, and then these women come down, usually until you get to where you can walk. They come and get you every morning, bring you down here, and they just make you feel like they want you to get better.
You know, we first met, she was in the wheelchair. She was unable to really get up and around on her own. She didn't need a heavy assistance, but she did need assistance to be able to get up to stand. And for walking, we were able to start ambulating her really short distances that first day. And she, like I said, she was still needing help, but she was very motivated and she was ready to get going. She said, "I've got 20 days and I gotta make it back home." We were able to start giving her higher level balance exercises, walking, walking longer distances. Finally, by the end, really we were able to give her quite a few challenges. We knew that she was going to be going outside, and so we kind of geared our treatment towards those higher level activities. Actually did stair training with her, practicing on ramps, and actually we were able to also advance her to do a little bit of walking without the walker, because we kind of presumed that likely she would probably try to, and that really was a huge goal of hers, is that ultimately to be walking without the walker.
And they just are real caring, and in fact, when I left this last time, I had tears in my eyes. I really, I wanted to go home, but I really hated to leave. They just felt like they were mine. And I promised them I would come back when I was going to walk back in, and I did. About 3 weeks later, I did come back.
She lives here in Gina. I live here in Gina. And so we're able to see her about town. Lindsay, one of the OTs, she actually saw her in Walmart the other day, just, as happy as can be, walking around, doing her shopping. My church hosted an event on Thursday night last week, and she's walking in and she's, happy. She's getting up and around. And so I think that's kind of an extra bonus on the side, is that we literally get to see her being as independent as she wanted to be, and see the final results of that, and to see her be so happy with that.
You need to be patient for one thing, and you need to know that you must do what they ask you to do, because they know what they're doing and they know what will make you better. And even if it hurts, and it's going to hurt to begin with, maybe even by the time you leave, but you need to just do it anyway. If you ever need to go into a rehabilitation unit, please consider LaSalle, because it's just wonderful. I mean, it makes you feel better, and it's so much easier on your family.